Hey, everybody.
Hey,
Hey, babe.
hey. I am Day Madison and she is PJ.
What up?
And we are two dope ass grandmas.
Yes, we are. And we are on episode number 2, huh?
Deuce,
Deuce.
dose,
Deuce.
dose.
Yeah, all of that.
All that. What's good, boo?
You know, this and that. We got some good stuff to talk about today, as always.
We do. Who's in the hot seat today?
Oh, man. I think our man Diddy's in the hot seat, huh?
Sean John,
Sean John Combs.
Puffy, Love,
Diddy.
Diddy,
Puff Daddy. All them names. That dude.
Freak Nasty,
Oh, okay.
Freak Off, Mr.
right.
Freak Off.
Okay. All right.
All those names.
Yes, all of those will work.
Diddy is in the hot seat today.
He is. I guess he's been trying to get bail, and he's been unsuccessful so far.
Denied how many times now?
I think twice since he was acquitted on most of the charges, but I think he was denied 2 or 3 times even before that.
This judge don't like him.
Clearly they don't. And, you know, I will say it feels like the feds kind of went crazy on this one. Like they didn't have all their ducks in a row. They wanted to charge him with a bunch of stuff, and it just didn't sound like they had the proof or the evidence. And so, you know, ultimately he was convicted of probably what he should have been convicted of, just, you know, messing with prostitutes.
You sound like a Diddy fan.
No. I mean, I'm neither friend nor foe. You know, I'm just speaking, you know, objectively and just based on the evidence and what seemed to come out. I mean, he is guilty of something, right?
True.
Transporting, you know, sex workers across state lines. I guess that is a federal crime.
It is, definitely.
So don't y'all be doing that. And he's gonna pay a price for that. He's already paying a price. He paid a big price.
Yeah, he's been in jail over 10 months now.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So been in jail a long time. So I would understand why he's trying to get bail, but the judge has been like, no bueno.
What you will learn about me and PJ is I am the one that wants all the smoke. I am from New York. I am the firecracker. I am the pit bull in the skirt. I'm the one that's gonna pop off, right? And PJ is the more laid back one from the Midwest. She's neutral. She's Switzerland all the time.
Not all the time, but many times I try to see both sides of the coin, so to speak.
She does. She does at all times.
Yeah.
At all times. I think this Negro should have did at least 5 to 10.
Whoa. Okay. All right.
I just feel like black women lost this case.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna stand on business. Black women I just feel like we always lose. And I'm still praying for Cassie.
Absolutely.
I'm still
Her and her
praying
family.
for whoever Jane is in this case, because we don't know who Jane is.
Correct.
And any of the women that was abused by him, no matter what the situation is, I don't care. And I'm about to get on my goddamn soapbox.
All right, baby, let's go.
About this. I don't care if they was willing participants in the beginning. If at any time they said no, it was no.
No means no. Always.
Period. When it started, she was a baby. He groomed her. Period.
Yeah.
She knew nothing.
She was very young and impressionable.
Yes.
Yeah. Facts.
So if anybody doesn't agree with that, think about your sister. Think about your baby cousin.
Your granddaughter, your daughters.
Think about those women in your life. And if you would have want that to happen to them, take Cassie out of the situation and insert any of those women in your life. And think about that.
Mm-hmm. Good point.
Now I'm going to get off of my soapbox.
No, no, baby, you're right. You're absolutely right. And so he clearly everybody saw the tape. Everybody knows that, he is a domestic violence abuser.
And that wasn't on trial at that.
That is
That
correct. That
wasn't
is
on
not what
trial.
was
And
on
so
trial.
that wasn't on trial,
But
right?
still, what was
That
in the
was
closet,
wrong.
it came out to light, and
Yes,
now, that is something that he will have to live with for the rest of his life. He's got
definitely.
daughters. He'll have granddaughters probably one day. He's got a mother.
That's going to live on the internet forever,
Yeah,
that video.
yeah. But no bail, and sounds like his sentencing is in October.
October.
Yeah, so by then he would have been in jail about a year,
Yes.
and he's going to get, quite a bit of credit for time served. That's kind of how it works
And then he's
federally.
going to be home.
Yeah, he'll be home.
And the bottom line is that Diddy spent about a year in jail.
Hmm.
Um, and that's an inconvenience for him.
It is. Well, he lost some money. I'm sure he paid
Oh,
a lot of money.
he lost some
Yeah,
money on them
he paid a
legal
lot of
fees.
money.
Number one, big shout out to the lawyers for in 2025. They getting paid.
They can pay by everybody.
Everybody's paid.
Diddy, Shannon Sharp. Who else was on trial recently?
Ocho Cinco got a lawsuit coming up too with
Oh, him and Shannon.
yeah,
Yeah,
him
yeah,
and
yeah,
Shannon.
yeah.
They gonna have
Yeah.
to pay some money.
They potentially may have to pay some money.
They gonna have to pay some money.
But back to this Diddy thing, one thing that I think people are expecting, and it'll be interesting to see what happens, is whether or not Trump is going to
Pardon him.
pardon him. And I feel like
He gonna have to get up on some top on this.
well, Trump knows that Diddy hasn't been like his best friend in the past. He hasn't always said flattering things about him.
Talk very kind about me.
Yes, that's what Trump says. So he may say, hey, Mr. Diddy, Mr. Love, whatever your name is, I might need you to show me a lot of love, whatever
Give
way
me
that
some
may
top.
mean. Show him some love, and he will go ahead and pardon him. So I don't know. What do you think? You think the pardon's coming back?
I mean, he wants the love from the black community, and so he's probably gonna pardon him because he thinks that's going to make the black community love him anymore.
Well, maybe it'll make at least Diddy love him, and maybe he'll come out and say, "I can't thank Donald Trump enough," and da da da, all the things that everybody said. He pardoned NBA Youngblood. I don't know, NBA Youngboy,
You said love blood.
young boy. Ooh, that show how old I am.
You done
Young
made
boy.
him a gangbanger.
Young boy, not young blood. Yeah, NBA young boy. So
Like that name better.
what up, young blood? Now that sounds real old. So he's trying to do things to gain a little favor with black people. I don't know if it'll work. I doubt it. But I would not be surprised if that pardon comes pretty soon.
Again, I cannot roll my eyes hard enough at anything that man does.
Okay, well, there we go. We will see if the pardon comes or not. Y'all let us know what y'all think. But we're going to be keeping an eye on this. And Diddy will be in the hot seat until he gets out. And
Diddy is going to be forever in the hot seat.
well, at least for a little bit once he gets out. And then, babe, I say our memories are short. We will move on. There will be a new Diddy. There will be a new topic for everybody to rally around and for there to be all this discourse over and this controversy. And so someone else will become the new sort of black sheep and the one
Do
that
you
everyone
think
talks
Diddy
about.
is going to be good after this?
What do you mean by good? I don't know what that means.
You know, that is a topic. What is good?
What is good?
Right?
Like what's good?
What society think is good? Because this whole freak off situation made us all think like sex was on trial.
It was. And also, I don't know how much this was talked about, but, I feel like from what I've heard, the way he was raised, the way his mother
She had
was.
some parties.
Right. So it sounds like he grew up around a very sexually liberal, very flexible, sexually open family. And so when
Or
you
maybe
grow
just,
up that
well,
way,
we don't know if it was sexually liberating, but we do know that she had parties.
right.
So a friend of his said
Yeah.
in a documentary, right?
Right. We
There was
did. Yeah.
parties, drinking, possibly
Yeah.
cannabis.
Yeah.
They just partied around
Yeah.
him.
Yeah. So, maybe growing up like that, I mean, we've all been around people that have grown up where they might
Hard
even,
parties.
yeah, car party, they may even smoke and drink with their parents. You know what I mean?
True.
Where there's just a freedom. And as you get older, that freedom may make you just feel a bit invincible or feel like, hey, it's just sex. You can do whatever you want. And I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna get a little bit more into that with our main topic, but I do believe a lot of his behavior was learned.
I mean, but also there's some adults, parents grew up in the 60s
Hmm.
where it was free love and Woodstock, and those kids did not grow up to be Diddy.
No, that's true. I mean, there's so much that goes into who we are and who we become as an adult.
True.
But certainly there is, I'm sure, some
Learned
study and
behavior.
experience that there's learned behavior based on what you see and what adults are doing and what it seems to be like, okay, that's what the adults are doing, so that's what we do.
Let's get into the main topic because I'm tired of talking about Diddy love.
All right, let's move on from this diddiness.
The the diddler.
The diddler.
The diddler.
Woo.
Child. Anyway, anywho,
It's our main topic
the
today.
main topic today is how your childhood impacts the way you express love as an adult.
Good topic.
How your childhood express or impacts the way you express love as an adult.
And we talk about this a lot, don't we?
We talked about this in therapy.
And we've even talked about outside of therapy early
True.
on in dating. And I've told her, I remember when when it first dawned on me about, how people grow up and using the word love and all of that with their family was when I got into corporate, and I was just working around, mostly white people. I was in my early 20s, 21, 22. And I would hear them talking with their family, whether it be their kids or their parents, and they would always say, I love you when they got off the phone. And I would look like, did they just say I love you? That's interesting. And then I would hear it again. Another I love you before I hang up the phone. That doesn't seem normal. Or maybe it is. And then I learned that, okay, y'all use that word. Y'all say, I love you, I love you, I love you. And we've had this conversation. When
Yes.
I grew up in my family, it's not a word that it's not words that we used a lot or that I heard a lot, but I absolutely felt love all the time. I felt it and I knew I was loved. But saying those words and the way the white people at work were just slinging it around, I was like,
Lord.
what the hell is going on?
When we first got together, I remember we was out on a date and we was waiting for the car.
Yes, I remember this day vividly.
We was waiting for the car and it was a little chilly and I was hugging you and looking up at you and I guess I was really feeling, this overwhelming feeling of love. And I've, I, I didn't mean to say it, but it slipped out. And I said, I love you. And as quickly as it slipped out, I wanted to take it back because it wasn't the moment that I wanted to say it at all. It wasn't planned, and it
Yes,
wasn't the moment that I wanted to say it.
I know. And my reaction wasn't.
She looked at me like,
I did not know what to say. I was like, "Oh my god!" And I was kind of like, uh, she was not. She was like, "Oh,
I wanted to crawl underneath all of the cars that was in the parking lot and just die because it was not planned. I did not want to tell you that I loved you at that moment. I didn't even know that I was going to say it.
mm-hmm,
It was the first time that ever happened. Like,
mm-hmm,
it never slipped out at all for anybody.
mm-hmm.
Like, I guess every time that I said that I love you to anybody, maybe thinking about it, I probably planned to say it,
Right,
or that I never said it first to anybody, that I probably just said it back
mm-hmm,
to somebody that said it to me. And it just slipped out. And to not hear it back,
yeah,
I wanted to just die.
I know." I felt bad. Ooh, I felt bad because I was like, "Oh my god, Pam." And I wasn't ready to say it myself, so I wasn't going to say it just because you said it, but I felt it when you said it. But then I acted, goofy. It was like, you know what to say. So then you weren't happy, and I was like, oh shit.
But then later on, we had this real conversation about that she does not say that in
Mm-hmm.
her household. And I'm like, I come from a house that says it all the time. And,
Which I think is so dope.
but it's so crazy now that she says it to me all of the time.
Mm-hmm.
So we are now in a place that she says it way more to me than I say it. And I'm in a place now in a relationship that I don't say it that much because I've learned that I don't have to say it that much anymore because I've been in relationships where I've said it so much because I wanted to hear it,
Mm.
but I didn't feel it.
Whoa.
I was saying it because I wanted to hear it, but I wasn't feeling it. And I'm finally in a relationship where I feel it. And so I don't have to hear it as much.
Mm-hmm.
But PJ says it now,
Mm-hmm.
and I really don't have to hear it
Mm-hmm.
that much because I feel it constantly from her.
Oh, babe. Yeah, and I mean that's how I grew up. Like I mean, even now when I see my parents, we always greet each other with a hug and a kiss, and when we leave, it's a hug and a kiss. But if we say I love you before we hang up the phone, it would be like I love you. It's almost like what
What does
what?
that mean?
Yeah, it'll just throw you off. Like oh shit, I love you too. Like my brothers, I can't even. I mean, count on maybe one hand another number of times we've told each other we love each other, but we love each other. We have a very close family, but I've always felt it as a kid, like growing up, particularly with my father and my brothers. You know, my father. A lot of people may not know this, but my mother passed when I was relatively young. I was 10, and so my father mostly raised us. But we always went on family vacations every summer, right? We were sitting down at the table for dinner almost every night talking about your day. What did you do? What's going on? So there was so much involvement in our life and them wanting to know what are we doing? protecting us. Like you felt protected. I felt loved. I knew I got these people around me. I got this village that's got me, right? And so that's love, even though there wasn't a lot of verbalizing it. Even with my grandparents, it's amazing as I think about it.
Well, that's where your parents got it from. That's where your father, because he's the matriarch of your
Yeah.
family.
Yes.
That's where he got it from.
Patriarch. Yeah.
Patriarch,
Yeah.
yes, patriarch. That's where he got it from.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Because my grandmother, very, but very strong, stern, serious woman, as my grandfather, a serious man. Amazing grandparents. Just, again, always felt love, but never were we using those words, I love you.
My mother always said it. My grandmother always said it. Um, and I'm around your mother, and it's so funny because your mother is your stepmother, and I can see that in her. And she married your father, but I can see that she was that way when she married your father. Not that she picked that up from
Oh,
your
no.
father. She is that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Because she's not a person that, you know what I mean. Every now and then she might say it, and it shocks me. You know what I mean?
I can't even see her saying it.
Yeah.
And I know that they are loving people. And if they said it, it would be weird. Like you had a surgery recently in December. We're all waiting around for you to come out of surgery. And I know that they was concerned, and nobody said, I said I love you when you went in. Did they say it?
I don't know. I feel like my dad was like, "All right, we'll be here when you get out. All right, we'll be here when you wake up." To me, that's my dad saying, "I love you." That's all I heard was, "I love you." Yeah, that's my family. Even my stepmom, right? Her family. I don't know if they use it a lot, but I feel like I hear it more from. I feel like I hear her sister say it more. Azalee.
Azalee?
I feel like I've said, and Donald. I feel like they
Donald
maybe.
may say it. I
Yeah,
feel like he might be a I love you type of person.
yeah. I don't know, but yeah, Audrey. That's my stepmom. Her name is Audrey. We call her Audrey.
She's so dope.
So sweet, and just merged into our family the same way with the no, not expressing verbally. Is I don't know what it is, and it just kind of is what it is.
And you just it doesn't feel like they're non-loving people. You
Absolutely.
just don't hear it, but you know that they love you.
Absolutely. And I'm a person that I know, yeah, I'd probably say it definitely more than you. And I'm not, again, I don't need to hear it. But, when you say it, it's nice. It's cool. But it's not necessary. But I like to throw it out there. I like to say I love you.
Yeah, you say it now.
I know.
And in the beginning, you didn't do PDA, and you do it so much now.
Yeah. Well, so much.
I mean, not that it's like a lot that I
But I hold your
like
hand.
it.
I like to
Yes,
hold hand.
you will grab my hand crossing the street.
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure you don't get hit by a car. Come on, nigga. Get your ass across the damn street. Gotta watch her sometimes. She just,
Cause you know I'm from New York. I jaywalk.
yeah, these New York people, and you know how they drive in New York. She be like, in New York, we just walk however. I'm like, okay, do that in Chicago and see what happens.
He wants me to cross at the corner. I just cut right in the middle of the
Not
street.
paying attention to the signs. I mean, cars are coming, just stopping and putting your little hand out to stop them.
Be like,
Yeah.
hey, keep it moving.
Yeah, that New York behavior, I don't know if that's gonna work in Chicago. So I'd be grabbing a hand. Come on, come the fuck on. But yeah. So it's very interesting. You can't remember the first time I told you I loved you.
I don't remember.
Uh,
I know after it slipped out, I ain't do it for a minute.
yeah, cause she was mad at me.
I held it in for a minute after.
She was not happy with the way I responded, and I totally get it. I totally understand. I was very immature. Very childish. But anyway, yeah, now you know. I love you for everybody. I love you, I love you, I love you. Everybody gets I love you. Yeah, yeah. We talk about that all the time, just how we've grown up and you know, that's life though, right?
Yeah.
Just, you know, how the people around you, whether it be and usually the elders, right, as you're growing
Yeah.
up, they set the rules.
Yeah.
They set what sort of becomes your internal rules, you know. Ladies do this and young men do this and, you know, either they say I love you or they don't or, you know, they just set these rules of life that we sort
Embedded
of
in you.
embedded in us and as we get older, you know, we determine what we're going to keep and what we're going to throw out. Some of it is hard to throw out because
Yeah.
it's been embedded for so long and just ingrained in you. So sometimes it's hard to outgrow the things that, you know, you've been taught forever.
Yeah. Um, like your emotions.
Hmm.
You're not really an emotional person.
That is correct. I didn't grow up expressing a lot of emotions. I think again I was the only girl. I had have a twin brother and an older brother, so I was always around the boys. And you know, maybe because the boys didn't cry, I didn't cry. I was tough. I played sports, and I don't know. I hate to say this, but I said this one time to you, and somebody made a comment. I was like, because you were like, I just haven't seen you cry, and I was like,
Yeah.
I don't have anything to cry about. I mean, and I didn't be. It just kind of slipped out, but it's true. Like I don't have a lot of things to cry about, and maybe it's just things don't move me to that emotion much.
You know, it's crazy because I just I haven't seen you cry at all, and we working on year 5, which is crazy because it's weird.
Oh, okay.
Because even if you don't have anything to cry about, I mean, we've been to your family funerals.
Mm-hmm.
Um, there's sad movies.
Yes.
I'll sit in sad movies and tears would just come out of my eyes. You won't cry.
Mm.
I may be emotional. You won't cry. We saw Melody be born. You did not cry. There's things that could have brought out some kind of emotions and you did not cry. But then I also listened to my mom and I saw my mom um just stoic. Did not cry at her son's funeral.
Mm-hmm.
Looked at me when I cried at my brother's funeral and told me to just, like toughen up, buttercup. My mom looked at me like, get pull it together,
Yeah.
like, mm, like, and it's something about some black people that will just be like, we don't have time to
Yeah.
cry.
That could be.
Like black people don't have time to cry.
Yes.
And I look at you and I'm like, you got that black people don't have time to cry syndrome. And I
Yeah.
just be wanting to shake you and be like, you gotta let those emotions out.
Yeah, I do maybe. It is interesting, like seeing other people cry won't necessarily make me cry. Sometimes it does. I feel like there's been a movie or two, I can't think of it right now, where something happened and it made me, get a little teary eyed.
Please, I
Um,
ain't seen not one tear come out that eye.
yeah, and I don't recall my father crying much. Like maybe once or twice in my whole life do I remember my father crying.
I only saw my mother cry once. It was, I was sitting in between her legs. I might have been like 10. And no, it was twice. I was a little girl. I was sitting in between her legs. She was doing my hair. The television came on and they announced that Marvin Gaye's father killed him.
Yeah,
And
April
I
Fool's
heard
Day.
her sniffling. And I looked up and she was crying. And I said, why are you crying? And she said, Marvin Gaye's father killed him. And I said, who's that?
Right. Do we know him?
And she lost it. She had to get up and go into the bathroom.
Wow.
That one time. Second time, my brother, Leslie, passed away and she got the phone call about him. He was Muslim and he passed away in California and we couldn't get to the funeral fast enough because they had to bury him in 3 days. And she was upset about it, and I came to her house. She was by herself. She did not know that I came in. She was in the bedroom crying by herself. She did not know that I walked in the house. So I caught her crying.
Right.
She did not want me to know that that she was crying. She was gonna cry and let those emotions out by herself.
I mean, we come from tough people. Our parents, they went through a lot in life, so they just developed that thick skin, and they wanted us to have it as well. So I'm not sure if that's right or wrong, but that's just kind of how it is.
Okay.
So yeah, so just a quick funny story about crying. I spent a lot of time in corporate, 20 years, and I had to have a lot of people in front of me that started crying many times for whatever reasons, whether they were having just a tough time with the job, whether I
You had
had
to
to
fight them?
yes, I did have to let people go. And that was tough on me. And people would start crying in the middle of those sessions, which I totally understood. And I just felt like, I don't know if people seen the movie Major League, but they say no crying in baseball. I felt like the same way. No crying at work. Because we got stuff to do, and once you start crying, if I'm crying, we got everybody in here crying. Ain't nobody getting nothing done. So I think I must have built up that no crying gene, not only as a kid but also through work. It was reinforced. So no crying.
No crying. Okay. Well, we have to work on that.
Yeah, and we are working on that. As we're doing a little therapy.
Well, a lot of therapy.
Yes.
Throughout this process, we're in therapy together, in couples therapy.
Yes.
Big shout out to our couples therapist that we love.
Yes. Don't say her name.
We're not. No.
All right.
And big shout out to our individual therapists.
Yes, we love our individual therapists.
Yes, we love them as well. Therapy is amazing. Yes, if you don't have a therapist, yeah, what are you doing?
Well, we highly recommend it. For someone like me, if you're a person like me who keeps things inside, doesn't really talk much to a lot of people, not to my friends or family. I don't tell people, the things I might be struggling with, or, the things, challenges or whatever. Having a therapist, it allows me to sort of get that out, talk through it with someone and who's neutral and who can give me some tools and some good advice on how to deal with, the challenges and just the stuff that comes up, life stuff, right, that we all going through. Sometimes it's nice to have somebody help you through that.
Yeah, I mean, so many times I love sitting on that couch and just I love sitting on that couch and getting it all out for that 50 minutes.
Yes.
It is the best $40 co-payment I've paid.
It is. And I feel like from a couples therapy standpoint, they definitely help us see the other's perspective.
Yes.
Not just a mediator, but someone that allows you to sort of hear the other person and sort of be able to validate, as she likes to say.
Like she sits there and them eyes go up.
And we know,
she is thinking. She is thinking.
Yes.
Did you validate what she said?
That's right.
Did you validate
what she said? Do you feel validated?
Yes. Do you feel seen?
That's right. No, so shout out to all the therapists out there that are helping us all.
Doing the hard work.
And helping us do the hard work.
Yes.
So, because we all got traumas and all the stuff that we
helping
grew
us
up
unpack
with.
all of that.
Yes. Sometimes you got to not just unpack it, but let it go.
Yes.
And therapy is, I think, a great way to do that.
Because we love our parents, but our parents put all of their traumas onto us.
Yes, and their parents put it onto them, and
Yes.
so on and so on and so on.
And guess what? We putting our shit onto our kids.
That's right. Somebody's always carrying that burden. But sometimes therapy helps you with sort of lightening the load a bit,
Yes,
and letting go of some of that stuff.
Yeah. So, baggage is just baggage, and we gonna do the best we can to not put that baggage onto our kids by going to therapy. And hopefully our kids won't put the baggage onto their kids, and so on and so forth.
Just Mel, just know that Grandma and Yaya, we ain't trying to mess you up no more than what your mama doing already.
We're doing the best we can with what we got now.
Tell them. We're doing our best. That grandbaby, we love her. We're going to try not to mess her up. Ooh, we're going to try hard not to mess her up.
We're gonna try.
All right, babe. We're going into our trending topic.
Yes, what's trending now? And what's trending now is we just came back from Lollapalooza. That's right, the grandmas went to Lollapalooza.
We sure did, and it was our very first time.
And we survived Lala.
We did good. We did more than survive. We thrived, baby.
Child, we had a motherfucking ball.
It was a vibe. We definitely busted our cherry in style. We are no longer Lala virgins. Yes, we did the VIP route, which makes it much smoother and a little easier and less crowded. Because old people, we can't be around.
Child, because I was ready to pop a Zanny. I can't be in GA.
Oh, there we go.
I can't be in GA. She called me bougie. I can't do any music festival in GA. I've been to Coachella. I've been to numerous music festivals, and I ain't never do any of them in GA.
Yeah.
Number one, I'm going to pay the money just for the VIP bathroom.
Just for the bathroom.
Anxiety going into a porta potty.
I feel you. That's fair.
I'm not going into a porta potty.
No. So we got clean air conditioning bathrooms, no lines, better food options, so little premium food options.
Portofino,
Oakville, Summer House.
Summer House was there.
All the restaurants that we normally kind of go to.
The
food was good. The beverages were good.
Yeah.
The VIP viewing area that was sort of sectioned off, where in the front, that was amazing. The cute
little installations that we had.
Yes.
We had our own merch.
We had golf cart ride from north end to the south end. If y'all were out there, going north to south, I don't know, a couple miles, few miles, right?
Yeah.
But overall, if I was telling her, because she's not from Chicago, but if you're from Chicago and you ever remember Taste of Chicago, which used to be our big event, 4th of July weekend, we'll probably bring in maybe as many people as Lala, like almost 100,000 people. It felt like that. It just felt like so many people. But again, there was no point where we were ever shoulder to shoulder. Even when we were leaving, we left after Doechii performed. And there was still Rufus to perform. So there was still a lot of people there. But even leaving, we felt comfortable. We felt safe. The vibes were great. The music was amazing. And did we decide that we'll go back?
Oh, we're going back. If there's somebody that we want to see, we're going to Lala every year.
Yeah. So, I mean,
and I don't care
170 bands, it's going to be somebody there that you like.
I don't care if we 80. We going to Lala every year.
Shoot. And we saw some 80-year-olds there.
We saw people there with wheelchairs.
Yes.
They was gray hair. Looked like they was going to Lala for 20 years.
I mean, 8 to 80. I mean, because little kids, it was
so
8 months
cute.
old.
Yes.
People in strollers, got their kids in strollers. I mean, it definitely is a family affair. You got every genre of music possible. So you're going to find a stage that you enjoy.
They had a kids
So much stuff for the kids. Get glitter, do their hair. Just just all type of stuff. It was
We
good
said that
family
we was
fun.
gonna bring Mel, but she needs to be at least 6.
Yeah, she need to be a little bit older.
Yes.
Yeah,
But they had a kid stage that ends about 6:30
yeah, yeah.
with acts on it.
We personally we heard Ghost Doechii because she just is
Oh
our
my
favorite.
God,
We heard Boss
Doechii.
Man D-Lo.
Yes, I was twerking.
Yeah, and then there were other just acts that we were sitting down just vibing and enjoying the music. It was just a good day. The
Chance the
weather was
Rapper was there. He
Chance was
announced his
there.
new album
Yes.
August 15th. Doechii announced her tour. First stop is in Chicago, October 14th. We will be there.
Yes, at the Bayline Ballroom, formerly the Aragon Ballroom. That's going to be a vibe.
Amazing.
She is a performer. I mean, just an entertainer, not just rapper. I mean, not just singer. This young lady is a vibe.
I don't understand why she wasn't a headliner. Her crowd.
Her crowd was a headliner crowd.
If you go online to see, or everybody that
Yeah.
was in Lala stopped.
Yeah,
All of Lala was watching
yeah,
her stage.
yeah. Now Sabrina Carpenter, huge.
Yes.
So she was a high headliner. Rufus, huge.
Yes.
They were the headliner for that day. But we said, Doechii, give her a year or two, and she will give her 5 years. She'll be back as a headliner, no doubt about it.
It was amazing. And I just want to say something that, number one, they showed Doechii's the amount of people that was watching her during her performance. You could see the videos online. You could Google it, right? It looks crazy, and everybody
The
was
drone
talking,
videos,
the
y'all
drones
seen 'em.
videos,
Yeah.
right? It looks crazy. It was that amount of people was there, right? In VIP, we was not crowded. So if you saw the documentary about Astroworld on Netflix, and I saw that documentary, it will give you anxiety.
Yeah.
It will. That documentary will definitely give you anxiety. You never felt that at Lala.
No, they know. These people know what they're doing.
Lala, the energy of people there is not that type of energy that was at Astroworld.
Yeah.
Even at Boss Man D-Lo, there was mosh pits, right? He called on for them to do mosh pits. It still was not crazy.
No, it wasn't nothing. I mean, we could see him. We were, no more than
A couple of inches from them. They was
feet, a
doing
few more
what?
feet
Yeah,
away, but-
they was doing their thing.
Yeah.
It still did not feel scary.
No.
It didn't feel like tight at all. Even though we was in VIP, so much of them around us, we looked back, and I'm going to show you a picture of us looking back at GA. Even looking at them, it didn't feel like they was
No.
crowded.
People
was
weren't
mushed.
passing out.
No.
You didn't. I mean, first of all, the weather was amazing. We just happened to have the most beautiful weekend.
Right. It was
upper
like
seventies,
76 degrees off the
yeah,
lake.
yeah. So it was
a
amazing. It
breeze.
wasn't crazy hot, but it also, although it was crowded, it wasn't that again where people you
Right.
can't breathe type crowded. So
Everybody had a little room next to them.
yeah,
Enough that you can dance, you can jump around. When she did what is that song with Alter Ego?
Oh, yeah.
And everybody was just jumping up and down. You had the room to jump up and down.
yeah. She
So
got the
it
crowd
wasn't
so hyped.
crowded like
So hyped.
that.
Yeah.
So for the people that was in the comments talking about, oh, this gave you anxiety, stop hating because you wasn't there. Stop hating because you wasn't there. Again, stop hating because you wasn't there.
And again,
You got FOMO.
But again, the video, especially them drone videos, will make it look like, oh my God, I can never be there. Because I can't do it. I have high anxiety. I usually have a little chain around my neck that Boo bought me that I blow into when I feel an anxious moment. But I never felt it. Again, we were in VIP, but even walking through the crowds when we left VIP,
You see the people
to go
coming
see Boss
out.
Man D-Lo and others, it was just a vibe. It
You
was
see
a vibe.
100,000 people leaving GA, and you see them just dispersing in every direction,
Scattering like
but
roaches.
it does not feel crazy because you
good.
see spaces in between the people.
Yeah.
It
felt
never
good.
felt like Astroworld.
No, felt
Ever.
safe. Felt safe. Amazing day. We just did the one day. We just wanted to experience one day, but
We just wanted to see
we will
Doechii.
absolutely be back if there's somebody that we that we like, and we're glad we did it.
Yeah.
First
Definitely.
time Lala. Check. Done that. Off the list.
Lala will always be a vibe.
It will. Definitely. I'm glad we did it.
Yes, for sure. All right, well, episode 2
In the books.
in the books.
Good job, boo. This was fun. I enjoyed it.
Of course.
Of course.
Of course.
Anything with her is beautiful and fun.
It's always a vibe.
Always a vibe, y'all.
It's a vibe
All the time. It's a vibe all the time.
Where is Krishan?
Ooh, that'll be a topic for another day.
Waiting for Blue to come home.
I don't know. I don't even want to say nothing, but that's another topic. Another topic for another day.
All right, let's do our shout outs. Anyway, shout out to Reg for doing our theme music.
Big Poppy, thank you as always.
Shout out to Katina, our editor.
Yo, Katina, thank you.
Shout out to Erica for doing our graphics.
E is the best.
Shout out to Chrissy, our podcast consultant.
Christy and her girlfriend Kim, our friends.
Hey. And watch their podcast Together Real Bad.
They're going to get y'all right on these relationships. I'm telling you. Yeah.
Big shout out to Tati for giving us Mel. And big shout out to our grandbaby, because without her, we would not be two dope ass grandmas.
Facts. Done.
All right. And until next time, always keep your head on the swivel.
Don't smoke nothing you ain't rolled.
And don't be afraid to say I love you.
Oh, and definitely don't be afraid to say it first. Oh. All right. Y'all have a good one.
Bye. Follow us on YouTube at 2 Dope Ass Grandmas and engage with our content. Join our community, subscribe, like, share, and comment. Listen to our podcast on all your favorite platforms you listen to podcasts. Follow us on TikTok and Instagram at 2 Dope Ass Grandmas. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram at I am Day Madison. And follow PJ on TikTok and Instagram at she is_PJ.